Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the... Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nakamura tries making a foray down the right, and this is Neymar. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. They've scored! Two, and we've barely begun here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. There's no flag. He's picked his way. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Neymar wins the duel this time. That is good alertness. Neymar threads one. Roll! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. That is good strength. And this is Park Ji-sung, and Park Ji-sung! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's a sharp little ball here. Bebeto! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, just a consolation, or it takes a shot! It's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
South Africa grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Nakamura. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. That's tidy. He's found a way through. Here's a corner, good chance. Rijkaard! A real chance and a real let-off. Robertson. Nakamura. Nakamura! No, he's missed it.
South Africa certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Adeyemi. Joelinton. He's got away. Oh, a bust challenge. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Raul. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rijkaard. Now it's Joelinton. Bebeto. And he shoots! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar. Joelinton. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Now it's Raul. Well, that looks a decent... And Bebeto! That's another chance! Goal! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
South Africa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. No joy this time. Joelinton, and this is Bebeto. And it's Nakamura. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And the finish! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
South Africa are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
South Africa are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Substitution for South Africa, number 18,
That gets things going for the second
Coming
half.
on the field is number 11,
Aims
Ronaldinho.
beyond the defence. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. South Africa come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Adeyemi changes him with that pass. Roll! Oh, terrific save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Corner number 2 then. Park Ji-sung can get it clear. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard.
Such good technique.
Ronaldinho. Messi has it in. Shot a goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Good chance here. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. And this is Bebeto. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball swung. He gets big. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. South Africa still have the cards to affect this game.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Adeyemi, he's shifting through the gears here. Incoming delivery. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely weighted ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Messi. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Raul moves wide and looking to get onto this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Park Ji-sung.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bebeto looking to get on the end of this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Adeyemi. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Played out to the right. And he's picked out the run. Corner given. So, third corner of the game. Chance for a shot! Has another go! And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Neymar. Thinks he's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Bebeto. And Bebeto! Oh, he really got hold of that. Adeyemi. Looking for options for movement. And smartly reclaimed. South Africa clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bebeto. Oh, it's
There
Bebeto.
will be 1 minute
Oh,
at
it's
a time.
Raul. Throw it. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. South Africa, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone
And a quick
playing up
announcement
against
for the
them right
benefit of
now.
anybody who has found themselves a
Messi
little
claiming the
lost
Man of the
today.
Match
Please
award,
look at the
and
screen
there
for
is very
information on
little
how
room
to
for
find your
argument.
way around this stadium.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
Haaland! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice-looking ball. All played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception. Bebeto might just make this. Now it's Neymar. And this is Messi. He's one on the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, shooting chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Neymar really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Applies the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Africa have their second corner now. Haaland! In he goes again! That's going to go a long way. Beckenbauer. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's very neat. It's out for a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
South Africa have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more...
He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's so... Can he finish? Against the crossbar. Messi made a good run there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That's a throw. Costa Curta. Makaleli. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Header! He will be livid with himself. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. It's gone out for a throw-in. And no, that was never going to make it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Szoboszlai. And Neymar. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vardiol. He's a sharp little ball here. Pinches it off him. Now it's Szoboszlai. And he's managed to get free. Produces a cross. Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute added
Haaland
time.
has a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
With the owner of a blue car
Any strong
parked
opinions
outside
on the first
stadium
half?
gate,
Well,
kindly
0-0
remove it, as
is
it
a
about
little
to be towed
surprising,
away.
and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cross to the back post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And they've got a throw. He's in a great position here.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Maradona. And here's Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Now it's Szoboszlai. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Locatelli. It's a searching pass. Oh, this is Umbat shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Maradona. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now, can they get it back? And here's Messi. Oh, no. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He's on it. Can he get away? Tries to pass it through. Just about up to the hour now. Tries to play it through. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Maradona with a real chance here.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Maradona! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar has it in a wide position. Muric claims it without any fuss. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Lukaku. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vardiol. Cafu, good driving run. Oh, that's nice. Messi, nice control. And that has sent him sprawling. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution in progress.
Nakamura looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
That was travelling. South Africa perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Nakamura. Poor robust challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is good alertness. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. And the shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Lukaku has got himself a free kick. And it's Lukaku. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice interception, well timed. Chance here to counter. And here's Messi. And he's well positioned here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
The final 5 minutes. Oh, important interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for...
And the shot! Locatelli. Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. And Aubameyang! Strong running down that left flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Locatelli. Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Goal! Number 8. Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And we come to you now
Your
with
final
a quick
thoughts, Jim?
request for
South
support
Africa
for
could
our
still be
charity
playing,
fund,
Peter,
Chance
and
in
probably
Football.
still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thinks about the shot. And it's corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. South Africa are looking to break at pace. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi picks it up out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
A sharp little ball here. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Tries to pass it through. Nesta, not the most accurate pass. It's come to nothing. Vieira. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Messi's cross. Can he get it? Shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Baggio. Roberto Baggio!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Ribery. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ribery.
That was lovely, that.
Bergkamp. Great vision. Messi. He's picked his way through. And Messi! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
South Africa really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Ribery. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a goal kick. Roberto Baggio. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. Sao Paulo finding their passes. Takes a shot! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass. And that's Bergkamp! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bergkamp actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Bergkamp. And And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ribery. Here comes the corner. Sao Paulo have their second corner now. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bergkamp takes a shot. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run. Oh, look at the space. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper. It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. South Africa get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
That pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Neymar, driving forward. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vinicius Junior. And it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. There's the clearance. Has a shot! Corner number 2 then. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. South Africa have their third corner. He thumps it clear. They want to be quick to recover this.
That's good play from him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Inviting looking ball that. And here's Messi. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mbappe. South Africa must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Bale. The ball has bounced loose now.
Sao Paulo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Vinicius Junior. get a throw in.
Substituição.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Cafu. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Bellingham.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ball comes in. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And another try. Mbappe! Sticks it away. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Sao Paulo could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, he's been caught. Chance! Really well taken goal. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. The movement so precise. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
South Africa didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Portugal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Neymar. Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Africa with the corner. They're first. Chance! Howson is there and he can get that clear. Messi picks it up out wide. And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Neymar. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Van der Vaart. Messi. This looks promising. Great chance! Howson with the clearance. Portugal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Vaart. Threads one in. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Lee Kang-in plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri. And here's Mane. Cafu, played out to the right. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Portugal are level. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Doué. And they can counter here. Bale takes control of it and he's on the move. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Zanetti. Passing is... climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That looks a good ball through. And Bebeto! It's in! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much...
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mane. And now the breakaway. Out to the right.
2 added minutes has been
Cuts out the
indicated.
supply. Van der Vaart. Well-timed, excellent interception. Played through into space. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Bale. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Mane. Decent chance! And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
South Africa head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again then. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van der Vaart, driving forwards. He's got full. Sticks it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
South Africa take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment. And
the finish! And they've got rid. Neymar. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. He has found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that one... Right card! And that's gone route one. It'll be a throw-in.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Adams gets rid without sophistication. And here's Pedri. Played into the middle. Cafu gets it away. He's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Zanetti has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Cafu. Messi looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. And the shot! Yes! And he is just ripping it up. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. That's been cut out, well played. Lee Kang in. Now it's Doué. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's through here. Oh, he's burst. Goes for a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Out of play for a throw. That has been cut short. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Pinches it off him. Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now that is a hefty challenge. And it's Pedri. Van der Vaart gets a foot in here. Van der Vaart. Now it's Neymar. Close. It's Neymar! It's a loose ball. Just 5 minutes left. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Beckenbauer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart. 2 minutes to be added on. Messi hurtling down that right flank. And it's made its way to Van der Vaart! And with that, the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Bebeto just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. South Africa may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.